Houston Rockets late Thursday evening were able to trade for disgruntled scorer Kevin Porter Jr. of the Cleveland Cavaliers, and I personally believe that this was a massive steal for the Rockets. So let's break it down. Even though Kevin has had off-the-court issues which has prevented him from playing this season, that can go all the way back to his draft process, he had a very impressive rookie season. Originally, Kevin started last season very poorly. In the minutes that Porter did receive, he only averaged 6.6 points on 23.8% shooting from the field. Those types of shooting splits won't cut it anywhere. But as the season progressed, Kevin continued to improve and had the best stretch of his young career so far in February, where Porter was averaging 13.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 3.1 assists per game in only 27 minutes a night. But the most important element to Porter's improved play came with improved shooting percentages. During this hot span that he had, Kevin was shooting 40.7% on open catch and shoot threes, which is a massive upgrade compared to what he shot before previously in the season. Kevin is known to be a proficient scorer even before he entered the league, but it's the efficiency that he lacked. And during this short stretch, he was more than efficient from the field. So now, we are here at this present day and moment with Porter being on the Houston Rockets. What can Porter provide for this Houston team? From an obvious viewpoint, one of the areas that the Houston Rockets have massively struggled so far this season is coming through their bench production. Injuries haven't helped them, to be fair, but when looking at the statistics, the Rockets are ranked as the 25th best team in bench scoring and the 17th best team with field goal percentages. So if we put 2 and 2 together, if the Houston Rockets have been truly dreadful with their bench, and Porter has been able to show to be a good bench scorer at the minimum, he can be used as a nice bench piece for the Rockets to help guide the team whenever Christian Wood or John Wall comes off the court. But I don't believe that the Houston Rockets are going to be using Porter solely in this role. What I personally believe that Stephen Silas is going to do, because of Kevin's versatility on the offensive end, is that he's going to have Porter have much more duties on the ball alongside John Wall, whether he starts or comes off the bench. John Wall has never been considered to be a good 3-point shooter in his career. He's a slasher that likes to get to the rim, and considering that Houston is currently ranked as the 21st best team in the league at spacing the floor, it makes John's job all the more harder. As a result, playing Kevin next to him, whether it's a shooting guard or even small forward position, who showed at the end of the year that he can shoot the ball at a high clip, will massively help Wall. But why this trade the Rockets made was such a good move is that it adds assurance and depth in the situation that Wall isn't able to play. Wall so far this season has been able to show that he still has it, but the issue is that he hasn't been able to stay healthy, for those that haven't watched any of the Rockets games. So far, Wall has missed 6 of the 13 games. That's nearly 50% missed. Having Porter will assure the Rockets that they do have another playmaker to handle the ball and guide the team, in the situation where Wall isn't or can't play. But with all this being said, this team, whether they even do keep Oladipo or not, they need another playmaker alongside both of them. Just having these two guards will not be enough if the Rockets are serious about being able to continue to win games in the Western Conference and make the playoffs, since Oladipo is considered more of a combo guard. Kevin Porter Jr. has been able to show a handle that most guards in this league simply don't have. While his decision making is questionable at times, you can't teach what Kevin has within him. But what you can teach is what John Wall and Oladipo went through as they spent more years in the NBA. People forget, but Oladipo was barely averaging 3 to 4 assists when he first entered the league, similar to what Kevin Porter has currently averaged. As Kevin is able to spend more time and experience with established guards in this league, he can only grow from it. And I believe that this was one of the main issues that he experienced with the Cavaliers. Even though the off-the-court issues are still a personal matter, there wasn't a veteran that was actually good in the same position as him. Kevin Love was, but at some point, Kevin can only help Porter oh so much, since he is, after all, a power forward. In conclusion, as we discuss in this video, Kevin is a very talented guard who can score the ball, handle the ball, and create for teammates in a limited sample frame. If the Rockets are able to control and manage his off-the-court issues, and this is a massive if, I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see Kevin being able to average around 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists per game if he's given the chance to play. He's that talented. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, peace.